Hey guys, it's Stacy and today I'm here to do my February book haul. I again have quite a few books to show you, but you know, that happens. And I also have some like cool like bookish bookmarks type things that I've ordered off Etsy, and then I have some more like candles coming in the mail. So those will be like in my next book haul because I don't think they'll get here in time, but yeah, so let's get on in there. So the first book I got this month was the Dark Days pack by Allison Goodman. This is the sequel to the Dark Days Club, and I've already read this book and I freaking loved it, and I'll talk about it more in my wrap up, but it's already one of my favorite books of this year. I freaking love this book so much. It's so much, like the first one is amazing, but this one is spectacular and I highly recommend this series. So this is my first. The next book I got is The Hammer of Thor by Rick Riordan. This is the second book in the Gods of Asgard series by him. I have yet to read the first one, but I wanted like a majority of the books that are out so I can just like read the first and second one and wait for the third one. But yeah, I got it for like $13 at Walmart, so that's why I picked it up, because it was the last one. And this one is just as pretty as the first one, and I love these books, how they look on my shelf, and it's great. These next two books I got off Book Outlet. I only got 2 books off of Book Outlet, so I'm restraining myself a little bit. But the first one I got is The Blood by DJ McHale. This is the third and final book in the Morpheus Road trilogy. It was $3 on there, and they only had 2 left, so I went ahead and picked it up. But I love this series. It's so weird and quirky, and it's great. It's like middle grade YA. It kind of teeters on that line, but it's really, really good, and excited to have this. And the last book I got off Book Outlet is a super popular book, especially since the sequel came out, but that is Truth Witch by Susan Dennard. This was also $3 on Book Outlet, and I kind of want to jump on this bandwagon. I wasn't planning on reading it, but the more I hear about like Wind Witch and stuff, I want to read it, and so I thought I would pick it up. And I like Susan Dennard. I followed her on Twitter and she cracks me up, so I want to read her book. The next book I got is King's Cage by Victoria Aveyard. This is the third book in the Red Queen series, and I've already read this book as well. I have a book talk on it, and that book talk has almost 800 views for some reason. It's my most viewed video. Like, I barely get any views on any of my other videos, but that one has a lot of views. And if you've read this book and you want to hear my spoilery thoughts on it, I will link it down below if I remember. But yeah, I read it and I loved it, and it's amazing. So the next book I got was Through the Dark by Alexandra Bracken. This is the novella bind up for the Darkest Minds trilogy, and I'm excited to read it. I finished the Darkest Minds last month and I freaking love that series, and so I want to read more, and so I got the novella bind up. And then I got the first 2 books in a trilogy, and that is The Darker Shade of Magic and A Gathering of Shadows. I have already read both of these, and I will talk about what I thought about them in my wrap up. I do have the third one on the way. I pre-ordered it, but it is not here yet because Amazon sucks, but I bought these 2 as well. So they were really good, and I really enjoy the series. I'm excited to read the conclusion. It's just, I like these and I love the covers, so I'm excited to get the conclusion as well. So these next 2 books my mom bought me. My mom gets in these like moods where even though I do stuff around the house anyway, she gets in these moods where she wants to buy me stuff. So we went to Books A Million and she said I could pick out some books, and so the first one I got was Big Little Lies by Liane Moriarty. I wanted this because it's going to be a HBO TV series, and it has Shailene Woodley in it, and I've heard it's really good. A lot of people have been giving it like 5 stars. It's an adult book, and I have no idea what it's about, but I like the cover a lot, and it was $7 at Books A Million, so we bought this one. And the other book my mom bought me, she actually picked out because she really liked the cover, and I had been eyeing this one for a while, so we bought this one, and that is The Book Jumper by Meredith Glazer. This was a German book translated to English. It's about this girl. She goes to live with like her grandmother, her and her mom, and she finds out she can like jump through books. I don't know, but the cover is really pretty and it has deckled edges, and my mom did pick this one out, so I'm excited to read it, and I hope I love it. I think I'm going to, because it just sounds so cute. The next book I got was Lost in a Book by Jennifer Donnelly. This is a Beauty and the Beast retelling, new take on it. I don't know, but my cousin her husband bought her this book, and I saw the cover and I had to buy it for myself because it is absolutely gorgeous. So I'm wanting to read this closer to the time that the movie comes out, so I'm excited to read this. I do really enjoy Beauty and the Beast, even though it's not my favorite princess story, but I'm excited to read this. The next book I got, I did Books for Trade again on Twitter, and I sent a girl a copy of The Reptile Room by Lemony Snicket, and she sent me Exquisite Captive by Heather Demetrios. I know this is about like a genie. That's all I really know. Yeah, it's really pretty, and so I'm excited to read it. This is one of the few books I don't know when I'll read, but I'll have to be like in the mood for it because I've never read a genie book before, so we will see about this book. Alright, I have two more books to show you, and the first one is The Archive by Victoria Schwab. Since I enjoyed the Shades of Magic series so much, I thought I would pick up this book, and this seems to be a lot of people's favorite book by her. This like The Archived and the Unbound, but it's supposed to be a trilogy, but for some reason it's not, so I thought I would pick it up and support this trilogy so I can get its third book, because everybody really wants the third book to it. I'm excited to read it. I have no idea what it's about. I know it's like one of her older books, but I'm excited to see what it is about. And the last book I have here to show you is Calamity by Brandon Sanderson. This is the third and final book in the Steelheart series by him, and it came out in paperback, so that's why I bought it, because I wanted it to come out in paperback because the hardbacks are humongous and I prefer paperbacks, so I'm excited to have this. I really enjoyed this series. The second one was kind of for me, but I'm excited to read this. My sister thinks this is the best book in the series, so we will see. Now I'm going to show you these bookmarks. One of them is in my other book, so I won't show that one, but the first one I got was this Illuminate bookmark, and the Etsy shop this is from is That Bookie Bookmarks. And the girl who makes these also does have a booktube channel, so I will leave both the Etsy and her channel down below. But look how cute this is, and it says, "I should have told you I loved you every day. I should have given you the stars." And I freaking love Illuminate. It's one of my favorite books of all time, and I bought a Harry Potter one along with this, but it was for my best friend for her birthday. I've recently this morning ordered the Illuminate candle and the Heartless candle from her shop, so those will be in my next video. These next two bookmarks are from Nerdy Girl Design, so I'll leave her Etsy shop down below, and they are the Bone Season ones. I got two of the same one. I'm supposed to have a replacement one for the one I actually ordered, but this one says, "Nothing's worse than a story without an end," from the Bone Season by Samantha Shannon, and I also have another one from the Bone Season that says "For the Dreamers," which is one of my favorite quotes of all time. But these are super cute, and I also have some more bookmarks coming in the mail from a different shop, and so I will show you those in the next video. But yeah, that's all I have to show you today, and I will see you guys in the video.